Okay, so we should just start? Is that how it works?
What's your intro?
That's how it works? Hi!
That was loud, man.
I'm weak! Okay. Now, serious business. Don't look at me. Let's see how it goes. Hello there everyone, I am your main judge, Doctora AJ Quinn West, here on the first episode of Recess. And tonight, sadly we have our first eliminated drag artist, the one, the only, the funny, Beariana Grande! Beariana!
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Well, I'm done crying, so I guess I'm doing alright.
So that's a positive note!
I know, we're getting somewhere!
Yes! That's a good start. So I'm gonna ask you some couple of questions, and hopefully you can answer them. If not, we can just move on and fuck it.
I mean, why not?
Awesome!
Sure.
So, first question of the night. How was your experience in Drag Master overall?
If I could be honest, this shit was hard as fuck. Like, no, it's really fucking hard. I don't, just naturally as a person, I'm very weird with critiques.
Okay.
I can take a critique, I can take being judged. Being judged on that scale is a little bit different.
That's the scary part.
Because even for the sake of like Drag Race, it's one thing being in front of a camera and knowing that it's going to get edited and you can edit it however you want.
Yeah, this is live.
This is live, and it's in front of an audience of people at a bar who may have seen you in and out of drag on Grande or whatever. But
maybe. High chance.
Not me. I don't do those things.
She's a Christian woman.
It's really hard. You don't really think about how much goes into like planning until you actually go in and do it.
Yeah, that's true. And you're putting yourself out there to be critiqued, like you said, in front of an audience. Like,
exactly. Like I said,
there's nothing that you can hide there.
It's one thing if you're being critiqued in front of a camera and that has to be edited. It's another thing in front of people.
That is true. But even with that, you were our first winner. Our first challenge winner of the very first episode. You won, what was it, the challenge that you have to do your own number for 3 minutes in your signature look. And then you did a lip sync, 3-way, that you were chosen by your coach, Hunty D. Monroe. And people, she ate that lip sync.
See, the thing is about when I go on stage, nothing's really planned or coordinated. I just think of the stupidest shit I can get away with. Like the dumbest shit. And it literally worked.
Even my favorite part for the lip sync was when we're getting numb, and you were like literally numb. That was like, she won. She won the lip sync.
Some of my favorite shit to do is just like overinterpret the words of a song. So if we say numb,
you're going numb.
We're freezing. I had this, of course, time got way behind me. I had this idea of pulling out this gigantic 3 foot, 5 foot bear pride flag, and just like twirling it around at the end of the number.
Out of your butt?
Completely out of my butt, of course. I'm like that thing from Drawn Together with the doorknob ass. Like, where else would it go? That's where I keep all my other tricks.
So, next question. Was it what you were expecting?
No.
Not at all?
I didn't I expected, good competition.
Got it.
And, to be truly challenged and get a chance to like grow and develop.
Okay.
I was not expecting it to be a sprint and a marathon all in one.
At the same time.
At the same fucking time, in one outfit, and I don't care if you're chafing. It was more than I expected. I really I planned out for a marathon. However, the last challenge that we did was it had to be ran in a sprint.
Yeah.
So it definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah, and that puts you in like in an environment where normally, in my own experience with like production shows, literally what you do in Drag Master is what we do in production show, but it's like in a 3-hour, 2-hour show. It's what we keep doing because it's like it's changing and then doing another character in this, changing and then another character in this, changing and then dancing and the number and the lip sync and you got your solo and you got duets and you got it's all of that. So all of this is Drag Master just to prepare you for that.
And see, I come from a musical theater background. So there's a lot of that in musical theater, but you also get plenty of time, especially with people in your group or in your scene, to like plot the whole process out. You got a week.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen this week, you won't be there to see the next week.
That is true. That is true. So, next question. What would you have done differently?
Not done a fucking group challenge. I'm kidding. I swear to God, I'm kidding. I love you, Joshua. I love you, Hotel. I love you, Hunty. But that group challenge literally kicked my ass. I saw when we got the list of what we were doing, I said, this is going to be the one that kicks my ass.
That is
this
true.
Group challenge here is going to be the one that either sends me home or I just go safe. I'm not winning it. I know I'm not winning it. What it requires, I don't give. But we're gonna go in strong.
That's how you have to go to every challenge. And I knew like with the group challenge, it's one of the most hardest one because it's like you either have to work with other people and other people's time and other people's idea, and that's where everything like starts to clash. And then when we have to find rehearsal time, some people can because they work, some other people can because they're like far away. So it plays so many factors, that group challenge.
And you got a week to do it.
Exactly.
And technically not a week because you get to, you know it's happening the next Monday.
Yep.
You're hoping to get through the Monday that you got through, and then bam, we're right into it.
That is true.
That group challenge ate my ass up. I had a great time, but I'd rather shit my hands and clap than do another group challenge with anyone.
That will be like one and done.
Like when I used to do group assignments in school, I would literally either do one of two things. I would either do all of the work and say, this is what you guys did, or I would do my part and go,
and then no one does anything else and you get fucked up as well.
and then I take a fucking L anyway. So this definitely taught me to like utilize every second you got.
That is a good thing because that will help you prepare even better when it comes to your own shows. So that way, when you are prepared, that way everything that you present is going to be more polished and it's going to be more presentable for the audience.
Exactly.
So that's a good learning experience for you, Beariana.
I once I calmed the fuck down, I said, okay, I picked up a decent amount from this. I feel a whole lot better.
Next question. So what challenge would you have liked to do?
So I've been preparing for a couple of challenges before I unfortunately got the boot. For the Dragula challenge, I was going to do Freak Like Me by Dina Howard, dress as bitch pudding, and I was going to do the not necessarily the
bump and grind.
like the absolute weird freak. So I have this plan to drink dirty mop water.
Well, how she did in the finale.
Exactly.
With her filth look.
Exactly.
Oh.
For that the runway for that, most of the time when I do what I do on stage and when I present looks, I want them to have some sort of comedy into it because I'm a funny gal.
Yeah.
Comedy's what I do. However, this runway was going to be a little more serious, so I was working on a Supreme Court justice robe with this just straight, like, brown Amy Coney Barrett hair. And I was going to rock
Just about to get
literally just it's the only thing straight about me would be that hair. I was gonna rock a wire hanger around my neck with bloody red hands. Cause a lot of times with drag, you know, I'm the funny girl. Sometimes I like to kind of get serious and tell a story. And with everything going on with the asshat sitting on the Supreme Court right now, that would have been a perfect way to tell a story.
That would have been such an impactful moment.
And then the second challenge I was really looking forward to, obviously I think either it's the make or break. Either you're nervous about it or you're excited about it. I was super excited about Snatch Game.
Oh!
Like I said, I comedy's my thing. I love getting stupid and having fun. I won't reveal who I was doing, but I had a lot.
I feel like you were like
studying.
I feel like you were preparing very well for that challenge specifically.
That was the one challenge I knew that if I did not at least get an honorable mention, I was gonna throw a fit backstage. I could be safe.
You were gonna be that girl.
I was gonna be that girl. Okay? There's not many times I'm that girl in public. In public.
Let's be specific. In public.
But baby, if I didn't at least get an honorable mention for my Snatch Game, I would have
flip
been
out.
livid enough to kill the lip sync because the list of songs we got for that.
They were a lot.
I would have killed that lip sync. Killed it. Absolutely.
Even the crown fell off.
Cause you know, dude, you know.
Yeah, you felt it. You felt it.
I would have killed that lip sync, but now we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you never know in Drag Master. Now, Beariana, what's next for you?
I'm immediately gonna go back down to my sewer and enjoy a nice 4-piece caniac combo.
Come on,
with
sewer. Ooh.
From Raising Cane's.
Nice.
I got a couple shows at Bosco's. I'll be doing Dominique's Dolls this Sunday.
Yay!
We love Dominique Sanchez.
Yeah, it's at 10:30 p.m.
10:30 p.m. at Bosco's. I'll be with the lovely Cherry Poppins, my drag mother. I live for what she does. The first time I seen her, I said, if I ever get in drag, I want you to put me in. And well, lo and behold,
yeah, you have a great person guiding you.
She's fantastic. I'll also be with Reese's S Pieces, the lovely and delightful Reese.
I love her. Yesterday we were at Hip Hop.
That's my good sis. She's a good time. I have a couple other Bosco shows after that. Also this Saturday, I'm doing a benefit at Bossy Girls. It's a night of 1,000 Bearianas. I don't know how we had 1,000 Bearianas already. We haven't. But it's going to be a great time. And then we'll see. I post a lot of my shows to my page and share it a lot on social media. Just stay tuned.
Nice. And what are your social media handles?
On Facebook, you can find me as RC Woodland. Don't ask what that means. On Instagram and Twitter, you can find me at Bad Mood Bear 89.
Bad Mood Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that goes so well with the sewer thing.
I know. I mean, that's
if you want that Bad Mood Bear, find her at the sewer.
At the sewer on Broad and High Street. I'm not from here, so I'm trying to think of streets that cross.
Just get in the sewer. She will find you.
Just keep going until you see the walls go from grim to just pussy pink. I promise you, it's fantastic. I can't do anything about the smell. It's a sewer, but it at least looks pretty.
Well, there you go.
Maybe even in your local dumpsters. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. That's gross.
not the dumpster, just the sewer.
Just a sewer.
So, Beariana, tell us about your outfit right here. It looks so gorgeous.
This was my week 1 look. When I went in with the idea, I said I want to show as much of what Beariana Grande is. So the obvious stupid comedy of me being a bear. Plus my absolute and utter adoration for Ariana Grande, which my finale look was another reference to Ariana Grande that I will not spill.
Ooh.
But that it's Ariana Grande glamour down.
All the way.
This right here, I really wanted to showcase what Beariana Grande is and kind of like all of its essence. It speaks loudly for itself, yet it still leans towards my own individuality. So instead of her her iconic and signature bunny ears, I went with bear ears. The same material glove with the with this is actually Leo, and a cutesy tootsy little peplum skirt. And I can't walk in thigh high boots like that girl can. If you were there my first night at Palma's, you know I cannot walk in thigh high boots. Don't tell anyone else. But I just wore this with a simple black pump, and I felt so alive in this. And I only had to halfway do my hair because this was here.
There you go.
Meaning I just had to slick this shit the fuck back, slap a ponytail in it, done.
That's what we call a smart drag artist.
Also, I did half of my face that day.
Period.
I
That's what we call like the face skinny, but still just covering only this part of the face.
I put way less emphasis right here because you would see none of
Nothing.
it. None of it.
You were throwing the silky nutmeg ganache, just Sharpie on the eyes.
Slap a little shit right here, hit it with a little bit of powder, done.
There you go.
Done
But
deal.
still, it's such a great, like now explaining it, I can see like the bear, I can see the Ariana Grande fantasy, like amazing. It's like 99 promos, but this is not one.
And it's custom.
Ooh, custom.
Club 96.
So that was it for this episode of Recess. I want to say thank you, Beariana. We've had so much fun having you here in Dragmaster.
You sure? It's only been a week. I'm kidding.
It's been 2 weeks though. It's 2 challenges.
Okay, that's
like,
yeah, you got me.
At least you were our first winner of a challenge. And sadly, the first one to leave us. How does that happen?
I don't know how that
No
fucking
idea.
works. It's group challenges, goddammit. It's group challenges.
But you never know. We may see you in the future in Dragmaster.
You'll see me in the future. I promise you, I'm going to find 2001 ways to get on everyone's nerves as a collective.
There we go. So, thank you everyone for joining us, and see you next week on another episode of Recess. Bye.
See you later.
I should bring like me with a lunchbox and then the guest with a sippy cup.
You want to know what's unfortunate? I would choose a sippy cup over a regular cup any day. I'll drink out of any sippy
That'd be
cup.
so good.
I don't care. I'll drink out of a sippy cup. Any sippy cup. Straw, no straw, little hole in the lid. I don't care.
It just have to be a sippy cup.
I just love sippy cups.
I just even say the word sippy cup.
It's
It's like sippy cup.
I want a sippy cup.